Hello everyone, this is Brian McCarthy. Our topic today is marketing research. We will start off by defining marketing research. We will talk about qualitative versus quantitative data, primary versus secondary sources of research, and then we will close with the question, if we could only ask for one bit of information, what would it be? In marketing, we like to take a broad perspective. On the outer edge of this slide, we see revenue and profit, competition, organization, and in the lower right, research and feedback. These form the context within which marketing takes place. Segmentation and targeting, positioning and differentiation, value proposition, the 4 Ps, product, place, price, and promotion, and brand. Research is critical to understanding what to do at the beginning of a marketing effort, and after we get the initial results back, it helps us determine how to change and refine so that we can continue to improve. What is marketing research? It's defining a marketing problem or opportunity, systematically collecting and analyzing information, and then recommending actions to improve on an organization's marketing activities. So, why did Unilever's CIF cleaner struggle in Italy? Was it that the name meant something offensive in Italy? Was the product quality low? Were Italians offended by the marketing communications? Was the price too high? Well, it turns out that it failed because it was perceived as too easy to use. Here is a quote from the Unilever Italy Chief Marketing Officer. It was a real shift of mindset on how to market products like these. If you present a product as quick and easy, women may feel like a cheat. It took us a while to understand that Italians don't want that. I am sure that Unilever did market research, but perhaps they missed something important. Perhaps they didn't ask the right questions, or perhaps they didn't have the right people answering the questions. I once presented this to a class, and I asked them, why do you think this new cleaner failed in the Italian marketplace? One student in the back row raised her hand and said, I know. It failed because it was probably too easy to use. Italians don't like that. I asked her how she knew, and she said, I lived in Italy. Anyone who had lived in Italy would know that. Very interesting, I think. So here is a formal 6-step approach to marketing research. Number 1, define the problem and research objectives. This is absolutely critical. Why are we doing the research? What do we want to achieve? Second, develop a plan. Third, collect the information. Fourth, analyze that information, think about it. This will be a team effort. 5, present the findings to the decision makers. And 6, make the decision. Make the changes, refinements that the research tells you you need to make. Now, I know this seems a little bit dry. Until you're faced with a marketing research project, then it can save you. If we just rush out, start asking things, start composing a 50-question survey, we might get off track. But if we take it step by step, we can be successful. We can get the information we need. There are 2 broad types of data. One is quantitative, the other is qualitative. Let's talk about each. Quantitative research refers to a logical, data-led approach which measures what customers think from a statistical point of view. For example, this would include a survey which asks you to respond in a way that can be measured. A sample question might be, on a scale of 1 to 10, how effective is this video in explaining marketing research? Wait, don't answer that. Qualitative research refers to a more personal research approach that focuses on how customers feel and think, and it tries to figure out why they make certain choices. An example would be a one-on-one interview or a small group discussion. A sample question, what do you like about this video? What don't you like about this video? Usually in marketing, a combination is best. Qualitative is very helpful in the exploratory stage, but beware of generalizing about the total market. Quantitative gives us more specific and interpretable results, and proper sampling allows us to extrapolate across a larger population or market. There are two places to find data. There is secondary data and primary data. Let's talk about each one. Secondary data refers to facts and figures that already exist. This could be internal data, such as revenue numbers, costs, or customers' existing letters and comments that they've sent in. External data would include market research reports, government census reports, trade group reports and publications, newspapers and magazines, things that exist already outside of our organization. There are some advantages to secondary data. It's there, so it saves time. It can save money, and a huge amount of information is available. On the negative side, the information might be out of date. It may not actually fit what we need, not the right category, not specific enough, and if we can get it, so can our competitors, and that means we really don't have a competitive advantage there. Let's talk about primary research. This would include in-person surveys and interviews, phone interviews and surveys, online surveys, focus groups. This is a picture at the bottom of the slide of a focus group in action. There's a facilitator asking questions of a group, trying to find out what they think about certain topics. And you'll notice there is a camera in the center right, and that is used to record the responses so that it can be viewed by many people later on. There are some advantages and disadvantages to primary data. On the plus side, it's very specific. We get what we want, and it can lead to a market research competitive advantage. On the negative side, it's more expensive and it takes more time to collect. Now, what if you could ask only one question? Now, I know that sounds silly, but what if you could only ask only one question? Or what if there were one question you would want to include all the time in your marketing research? According to this guy, this handsome devil, Frederick Reichheld, that question is, how likely is it that you would recommend our product to others? How likely is it that you would recommend our product to others? By asking this question, we are determining how many evangelists do we have out there. That's very important because evangelists, promoters of our product, can be very helpful in helping us grow profitable revenue. And it gives an organization something to shoot for. Over time, you can increase the percentage of your customers, strive to increase the percentage of your customers who are willing to recommend your product to others. The big payoff is that this question lets an organization focus on a key driver of profitable growth. Customers who are willing to say to others, yes, this product, this service is worth it, you should buy it. In this short video, we've talked about systematically collecting information and how that helps us make better marketing decisions. We've talked about qualitative and quantitative data and how they are both useful. We've talked about where to get data, that there are primary and secondary sources, and we talked about the one key question we should always consider asking. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I will see you online.